All right, welcome back into Hurricane High School. We are live still at the home of the Redskins on the WSAZ Sports Plus desk. We've talked basketball. We also have the wrestling team that is now joining us. We've got senior Robby Kyer. We've got junior Maddy Whited. Season's not over with. This is arguably the biggest weekend of the year. It's not arguably, it is for you all. State tournament is this weekend, but before we get into all that, I just want you to tell me what the season has been like for you all. Both state qualifiers, from what I understand?
No, I didn't qualify.
Not you? How many guys we got qualifying for state?
We have 3.
We have 3, so I'm sure you're going to be there cheering on the boys. What's this whole season been like for the boys wrestling team and for you personally?
I feel like it's been pretty good. We only have 3 seniors this year, so it's been kind of rough. We had 2 injuries, both 215, 285, so we've had to give up some forfeits and matches, but I feel like as a team we've wrestled pretty good this year. Injuries
are going to happen. It's a rough sport, isn't it, guys?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't do it. That's why you all are a lot tougher than I am. Maddy, I understand you are a state qualifier, correct? I know you came in on crutches, so you hate to see that, but it's a tough sport. Walk me through how you're feeling about this weekend and getting to cheer on the girls.
We have one other girl that qualified. I think she'll have a good weekend. It'll be tough, but we had our first regional ever for girls last 2 weeks ago.
So that was a pretty special moment for you all, historic one. Is that kind of one of the goals that you all had coming into this season?
Yeah, we're trying to get it sanctioned and stuff, but.
Yeah. Did you all get to compete at the WSAZs earlier this year?
Yeah, we did.
So you all know what it's like to wrestle in the Coliseum, huh?
Yeah.
You think that pays dividends for everybody to get back in there? You've kind of got to measure yourself against not just people in West Virginia, but the rest of the area. I mean, Ohio, Kentucky, West Virginia. I think there were some people from New Jersey and different states as well. What was that experience like for you all to kind of measure yourselves up against the best of the best from really this side of the country?
It was definitely a really tough tournament. I think we had 1 placer, I think Jake Welsh, and then we had 2 people make it to the blood rounds, me and Sebastian. And, yeah, we both lost some close matches, but.
Yeah. Were you able to hit the podium?
Nah.
Not able to hit the podium? I always see Tony Cavalier up there with his plaques. So one of these days we're going to have to get you all up there on the podium so Tony can give you one of those cool plaques. How would you describe wrestling for somebody that's maybe thinking about giving it a try? Is it something that both of you all have been doing since you were little, or did you get into it the older you got?
Well, I just recently started. Well, I started in 8th grade, so I haven't really done it my whole life, but I definitely wish I started sooner. And I think if you're thinking about getting into wrestling, you should. I think it's been overall a good experience for me.
What have you learned about it? Maybe something that you thought going in, this is what it was going to be like, versus the reality of it.
It's definitely a lot harder than you would think it would be. Like there's going to be a lot of injuries, like maybe small injuries, but yeah.
Got to fight through a lot of that, huh?
Yeah.
When did wrestling start for you? How did you get into it?
I started in 7th grade. I just kind of went. It was
someone nudging you in that direction, or you thought, hey, this might be cool?
I just thought it was going to be cool.
Yeah. What have you learned so far? Kind of the same question I asked him, expectation versus reality. What has that experience been like for you?
Well, it's definitely a lot harder, and it's definitely a lot harder to be a girl in the sport since it's such a male-dominated sport, but it's growing. So.
Yeah. And I understand it's kind of growing in this area. It sounds like there are more schools starting to get a girls' wrestling team, and that's got to be pretty good, rising tide, whatever they say that phrase is, like a rising tide raises all boats. And it has to feel that way in the girls' game, where we need more people playing this thing. That ups the competition level, gives you more people to go up against and measure yourself. I think that's pretty special to see the sport growing. What's the expectation like for the folks that do get to go up there and wrestle at the state tournament? Do something historic, bring it home. Like, what would be your message to some of your teammates?
I'll just tell them to go out there and try their hardest. And I think all 3 of our qualifiers definitely have a chance of hitting the podium this year.
When does it all start? That way we can let people know if they want to get themselves to the Coliseum to go watch Hurricane wrestle.
It starts on Thursday, and they're going to be wrestling Friday and Saturday too.
Same for the girls?
Girls is just Saturday.
Girls is just Saturday. So if we can get there, make a weekend out of it, we go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you can catch all the Hurricane wrestling action. Yeah. That's the whole point, right? Anything else, guys, before we let you go? And we're going to get to some of these other sports. I appreciate you joining us, but big weekend for Hurricane wrestling, huh?
Yep.
Big weekend. State tournament. We'll see what happens. For now, we'll let you guys go. We're going to send it to another commercial.